MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Velasquez welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in Pitcher's Park.
Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Rich Hill is on the mound for tonight's game, man.
They have to find a way to stay within
I was thinking about Walker Buehler, but I thought about Rich Hill getting a start in this postseason, and Walker Buehler will have Game 3 in Philadelphia for sure. First pitch will be hit to left field, and that's the way Rich Hill will start his postseason here against the Phillies. As this is his first game of pitching in the postseason, so it's been a while since he's had the ball. So trying to get him a little bit of work in, maybe. Buehler coming from the bullpen later tonight. It depends on how this game goes.
Swings a very capable
Wander Hernandez. Now 1-1.
Though he doesn't usually show a ton of power, he does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus.
If Buehler does not come out of the bullpen tonight, that means he will get the start in Philadelphia. 1-2. Hit the right field. Andrew McCutchen is playing over there for Verdugo tonight, and he'll make the first out.
And puts the defense on their heels.
Getting the struggling bat out of the lineup as here comes A.J. Pollock. Got the only run on the board for the Phillies in last night's game. 0-1.
Segura leads off first with
1 to Pollock, and now 0-2. Great pitch. Trying to strike out A.J. Pollock or a double play. Hit the right field, and this ball will drop. Andrew McCutchen will throw it to third. Gene Segura, good speed. He'll make it there on time. And there's runners at the corners with one out, with Bryce Harper coming up the bat for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Rich Hill, 1 for 40 last night. So hopefully Rich Hill can get a double play. First pitch, strike one.
Maybe this is their opportunity early.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called
0-0 to Harper.
0-1,
excuse me. Now this one is bombed to right field. Andrew McCutchen. Don't even jump, and it's 3-0 Philadelphia. Andrew McCutchen just ran into the wall, and he didn't even give me a jump over there in center field as it's 3-0 Phillies. And Rich Hill's getting hit around early in this game as this will be a double for Herrera. So 11 pitches, 3 runs, and I've already given up in a couple hits for the Phillies. A few hits for the Phillies, and we're going to go talk to Rich Hill. Early mound visit, and first one to Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento
strike one.
Product, Rhys Hoskins.
So we got Pollock out. I mean, not Pollock. We got
down the right field line.
That's one out. I mean, that's the second out. We got Cesar Hernandez out, and then the Phillies really started cranking it. First going to Franco. Will be ball 1 low. God, I really need Rich Hill to pitch in this game. Need to get himself back into the zone, get him back into this game as it's 3-0, top of the first, and Rich Hill can't give up any more runs in this inning, or it might be one of those nights for us where we have a rough night out. And this one will be hit into the gap. Chris Taylor with enough speed will catch it to finally end this dramatic inning for the Phillies, as Rich Hill gives up a 3-run home run to Bryce Harper to give them the lead, as Vince Velasquez is the pitcher for the Phillies.
Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner
Here
brings
comes
to their
CT3, 1
offense.
for
This is
4
guy
in the
who wanted
first
to
game
fight
of the
when game is on the line. He thrives in
NLCS, and
these
Vince
situations.
Velasquez
It's
with the
almost
first
like he goes
pitch
to bed
of
and
game
says,
2 for the
"I can't wait
Phillies.
to play
Will be
because
ball
the
1
game's gonna
inside.
come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen." He thrives on
1-0.
performing in the big moments.
2-0 to
Chris
Dodgers
Taylor.
center fielder. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 5.
0 for 5 lifetime against Velasquez. Has really struggled. 2-0.
High
This
fly
one
ball
popped
out
up
to
into center
straightaway
field
center.
on an easy play
Pollock has a read
for
on it.
AJ Pollock.
1 away.
1 up, 1 out for the Phillies. Now they'll bring in Jock Peterson, hitting higher in the lineup, 3 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. 3 for 4 yesterday, and the first pitch he sees here will be hit to left field, and this one's cranked to left field. This will be a double off the wall. Jock Peterson with a double for the Dodgers. Runner in scoring position for Brandon Crawford. He's got to execute and start eating to the Phillies' lead. We'll start trimming it down. So start eating into that lead from the Phillies. 3 for 4 night for Brandon Crawford as well. Great swing right there from Jock Peterson. Velasquez with the first pitch.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is not going to get through, but Peterson stumbling and bumbling, and he's going to get out. Always safe at second. They didn't tag Jock Peterson on time, and the tying run's coming up to the plate with Justin Turner. I thought they got Jock Peterson over there at second, but Michael Franco missed the tag. First pitch. Gets away from JT Remuto, and Peterson will be thrown out. So after that error from Franco, a wild pitch. Doesn't get that far away from JT Remuto, picks it up and throws it to third to get Peterson out, and now there's 2 outs with the runner on at second. For Justin Turner, 2-0.
Not close, it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off
kind of being a little aggressive against Velasquez compared to Aaron Nola.
You're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher.
Gotta calm down the at-bats here. 2-0.
That pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
This one's going to be hitting to center field, and this one on the inning. An 8-pitch inning for Velasquez. And that was kind of a rough first, just in total for the Dodgers. The Rich Hill kind of struggled. The offense struggled to see if they could turn around here in the second. Strike 1 to Remuto.
Into the windup, here comes the
3-0 Phillies in the top of the second. Hit to Seager.
Seager takes it in.
Throw over the first, will be on time.
And there's one gone here to start the second.
Just wait for Rich Hill to start off this inning, and now they'll bring up Vince Velasquez.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this
hit, and this one gets over Bellinger, and will roll all the way to McCutchen. Crawford out in short right field with McCutchen. They're probably talking about that bad hop. That was bad, and now they'll bring up Gene Segura, who led off the game with a hard single, taking ball 1.
Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just
0 count to Gene Segura and Rich Hill with the 2-0 pitch. Get a double play, ball 1, and 2 to Bellinger for the double play. We needed that, man. 5 hits for the Phillies in the first 2 innings. Now that will bring in Cody Bellinger. Struggling. I feel like this postseason, I really feel like he should have a bomb, but first one to Bellinger will be hit. This one will be caught at the warning track. Good swing right there from Bellinger, just the ball did not carry us. That will bring in Andrew McCutchen. First start of the postseason. And the first pitch will be high.
Strike taken up in
strike
the zone. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
0-2, great slider from Velasquez.
They didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute
0-2.
superstar.
1-2.
Fastball well off the plate for the ball.
Philly knows that they have to go into Philadelphia with the 1-1 series. They know, and we know we want it to be 2-0. Because just like in Denver, we had the confidence going into Coors Field, and we won and had a clean sweep. So it'll be an out and out. I'll bring in Austin Barnes, who's also struggling in this NLCS and just in the postseason. First one. Ball one.
Curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Bases are
1-0
empty here
count.
with 2 men out.
Popped up, and an early swing right there will end this inning.
Franco is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout.
Pretty frustrating for the offense. I feel like I'm getting a lot of hangers. I'm just not getting the hits. First under Hernandez. He hit hard to left field, and Jock Peterson will have enough room to make the play. Cleveland is 1-0 up against the Yankees. They won 5-2 today. I just saw on the scoreboard. So first one to A.J. Pollock. Hit to Crawford. And an easy play.
And there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 out for Rich Hill, and that will bring up Bryce Harper.
And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Stepping into the box,
Bryce Harper has that 3-run home run. First pitch will be high.
For us here. And that misses ball 1.
1-0 count to Bryce Harper.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is the cat and mouse
that
I love
Bryce
right
Harper.
Here. You take the pitcher deep
Fouled
last
off.
time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 count to Harper. The slider hit.
Third.
Turner, what a play from third. And that will end the inning. What a play from Justin Turner. He's had a great postseason, man.
And this is a beauty to take us
Great play, robbing Bryce Harper of a base hit. Seager will step in to lead off the bottom of the third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
15 pitches through 2 innings for Vince Velasquez. He's really killing and slicing through this Dodgers offense. 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Velasquez. 2-1.
Takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Gotta try and make him work, man. I feel like when I'm down in the scoreboard column, since it's 3-0, I feel like I get less patient. I feel like I swing at a lot of things. I think I really got to kick in the patience right here in these ABs, as that will fly out. We'll fly out there to A.J. Pollock. So I'll bring up Rich Hill. He's probably not too happy with that 3-run first, but he's hoping he could have a base hit here. He had a great year in the hit column this year, as this one will be a nice play from Cesar Hernandez to rob Rich Hill of a hit.
Nice play for the out.
And now they'll bring up the top of the order again, and Chris Taylor.
He flew out in his last at bat.
5 pitches for Velasquez, and the first one to Chris Taylor will be strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out. But now
1 to
game on.
CT3.
Taylor
Now 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Great pitching right here from Velasquez.
Flat out frustrate you.
7 pitches in this inning.
Work the count, and now you find yourself down.
And he will strike out Chris Taylor looking. I was really back-to-back-to-back fastballs from Vince Velasquez. Was not expecting that. First one from Rich to Herrera. Popped up, and this will be a hit. It's a single for Herrera.
So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Jammed him right there, but he just poked it into left field. First under Reese Hoskins. Strike 1.
Beautiful piece of hit.
0-1 the count.
Rich Hill really feeling the struggle here. Popped up and an easy play for Crawford.
Side of the infield. Crawford is there, and he's got it for the first out.
1 out in the 4th. With a runner on the first, and that will bring up Michael Franco.
Runner at first with 1 man gone.
First pitch will be strike 1.
Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
Jock Peterson, the only Dodger with the base hit in today's game, is at 0-2.
He's ahead 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he
0-2,
goes
the
now.
slider high.
Be
a double play ball. Seager, Crawford to Bellinger for a double play.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Let's go. We'll take it. That will bring up Jock Peterson, doubled in the way back in the first inning.
He's ready. Here's the first
pitch to lead off the 4th. will be strike one.
Cold strike, 0-1.
4 consecutive pitches for Vince Velasquez before he's thrown a ball so far. 0-1. 0-2. He has a whole lot of confidence out on that mound. 0-2 count to Peterson. This one's hit back into left field. This ball's carrying. Herrera will make the play. That ball I thought was gonna drop for a second because that ball was carrying, and Herrera, man, not a lot of speed out there in left field. Don't look like it though. First one to Crawford, 0 for 1, and now 0 for 2 with a pop-up.
Over to his left, 2 down.
Man. And that would bring up Justin Turner. Can he get a rally here going in LA?
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch from Velasquez will be hit to right field, and this one will be caught. 1, 2, 3 inning for Vince Velasquez. Bring up JT Realmuto. Top of the 5th. This game's going by fast, man. That first inning was one big first inning. And ever since then, it just, I feel like it's been out after out after out after out.
Several inches below the zone, in fact.
1-1 to JT Realmuto. This one will be hit foul.
High deep drive headed for the right field corner.
2 to JT.
Fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Curve will be ball 2. Wow. Feel like that was a terrible call from the home plate umpire, and a 2-2 pitch with the slider. We'll pop him up, and Crawford with the play.
Crawford backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first down. Into the box now,
Vince Velasquez.
He singled his last
First
time
pitch from
he showed like a little prowess with the bat
Rich
right
Hill
there,
will be
man.
strike 1.
I'd be surprised
Kind of
if
forgot
they
Rich
don't
Hill's
attack him
name
a
for
little
1
bit
second.
more
I don't know
carefully
why.
this
0-1.
AB. Yeah,
And the
Matty, he's
2-seam
very late on
fastball to
that
the
first
corner
pitch. I
will
gotta
be
think
hit
he was
once
guessing
again, and Vince Velasquez 2 for 2 is pitching a shutout here in LA and has only given up 1 hit. And he has 2 singles.
Hey,
Have a day, Vince
guy.
Velasquez in the Phillies.
The ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game.
Here comes Gene Segura. He introduced the double play his last AB. Hopefully Rich Hill can make him do it again as it's going to be a throw over to first. 1-1. 1-1 to Gene Segura. And he will foul this one off. 1-2 and then 12-6. Strike him out. Great pitch from Rich Hill.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around.
And now they'll bring in Cesar Hernandez.
It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front.
Almost
really
throwing 50 pitches as Rich. 0-2. 0-2, 12-6 curve. We'll strike him out, and hopefully we can get the bats going.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
All right, first pitch to Bellinger will be strike 1.
Ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I feel like I'm yet to have a 5-pitch at bat. 0-1. 0-2, great pitch from Vince Velasquez.
Strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here.
0-2 to Cody Bellinger.
Decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay
strike 3 with the curveball. Back-to-back fastballs and then the curve. Great pitching mix-ups from Vince Velasquez, and that will bring in Andrew McCutchen.
Strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch.
First one from Vince Velasquez. Then McCutchen will be a dribbler to right. This will be a close play at first, and Andrew McCutchen not even putting his head down to beat Vince Velasquez. That's unbelievable, as that will bring in Austin Barnes.
Just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bat.
First pitch to Vince Velasquez. To Barnes will be strike 1. Gotta just take the first pitch. I really gotta get something to get that pitch count up. 0-1. 1-1.
Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite.
Can Austin Barnes get a rally going here in LA? in this 5th inning with 2 outs, 1-1. Wow, 1-2. This umpire is absolutely terrible. He did not call the strike with the 12-6 from Rich Hill, but he's going to call that a strike with the slider. 2-2 to Austin Barnes. But I really feel like this ump is really on the Philly side tonight for pitching. 2-2. Now hits Austin Barnes. A 5-pitch at bat right there from Austin. We'll take it, and now we'll bring in Corey Seager, who's really been struggling at the bat rack. No, he's been really struggling at the plate. 1-0. Being able to hold up. Rich Hill's spot is on deck. We are going to warm up a pitcher with Ross Stripling in the bullpen, just because if we could get Seager on, Rich Hill's night is officially over here in LA. 1-0.
1-0 delivery.
1-1.
This offense has just been
flailing got me right there, 1-1 count.
So it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. We're not seeing much of a game plan.
1-1 to Seager. 2-1. High.
2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1 to Corey Seager.
Shortstop.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though,
3-1 to Corey Seager with 2 outs.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
This one off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he could put the
5-pitch AB, about to be a 6-pitch AB. These Barnes and Seager really trying to make Velasquez work. 3-2. Ball 4, great take. Surprised the ump did not call that a strike. That will bring in.
I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
I want to go with Matt Carpenter.
Now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Matt Carpenter will start to loosen up.
And Carpenter come through with a big home run, or at least a base hit to get a run on the board. First pitch from Velasquez to Carpenter. Strike 1, fouled off.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
That pitch was away, and I really feel like the ump would have called that a strike. I feel like we got to extend the zone a little bit on the left side of the zone.
2009
0-1.
MLB draft.
What an absolute
0-2.
I mean, this guy
strike away from Velasquez getting out of this inning. We're going to take the time at the plate.
He was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport.
Can Matt Carpenter come through here for us in the Dodgers? 0-2.
Delivery.
Fouled off. Man, if that would have been a fair ball, that maybe would have scored 2.
He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think
1 and 2. Great take.
What they expected.
Tried to backdoor him.
Fans are kind of getting into the game, which is what we really need here in LA as well. 1-2.
Come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Popped up, and that will end the inning. Matt Carpenter, not the guy to go to in that pitch hit spot. That really, that kind of blows. That will bring in Ross Stripling for his first postseason appearance with A.J. Pollock leading it off, and the first pitch will be strike 1.
Philadelphia 6. No balls and a strike to count.
0-1 to A.J. Pollock.
Here it comes.
0-2.
Boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that
0-2 to
swing,
A.J. Pollock. The knuckle curve will be hit. Crawford, nice play.
Thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here.
And that will bring up Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is really the only reason why the Phillies have a lead. And I really feel like if I maybe would have jumped with Andrew McCutchen, if when I hit R1 he would have jumped, maybe I would have robbed that ball. I'm not saying I would, but there's always a chance, and Andrew McCutchen didn't even give it a chance. 2-1.
There's not a lot you could do with that slider.
Hit the left field, and Peterson will have a play.
Out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And here comes Herrera.
Odubel Herrera, his previous history with
Ross
Stripling. He's just 1 for 13.
0-1 to Herrera.
7 hits.
Hits him. That pitch slipped away from us. Stripling's hand and hit Herrera, and that will bring up Reese Hoskins. First pitch will be high inside, and
that misses for ball 1.
Back-to-back hitters Ross almost hits Hoskins, but he don't. But lay inside and finally finding the zone with strike one with the fastball. 1-1 slider. This one will be up the middle for a base hit. And now the Phillies are stirring something up in the pot in this top of the sixth.
The first two out, then it hit by pitch and it's single to keep things going.
And now here comes Franco. First pitch. Hit. Bellinger will end this inning.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another shot now.
CT3, Crawford, he'll go Taylor, Peterson, and Crawford. First pitch.
Quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched.
Really late swing there.
Get through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
This hits the right field, and Bryce Harper will have a play.
Harper is there, 1 away.
Man, pretty frustrating game here in LA, man. Just can't get anything going. Look at that. The only inning he threw over 10 pitches was in the 5th. 20 pitches in the 5th, but besides all that, all of them has been single digits. And this one will be a hit, and Jock Peterson will have the second hit of the night for the Dodgers, just like he had the first one. This one a single. And now they'll bring in Crawford. Throw over and safe at first. I really do want to run on these situations, especially because it's 3-0. But I really feel like the Phillies know that I want to run. JT Realmuto has a gun behind home plate, and I don't really want to risk getting thrown out. Ball 1.
Pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Peterson, a runner at first with 1 gun in the inning.
I'm just hoping Crawford could get something through this infield or out of this park.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
2-0 count to Brandon Crawford.
Now the 2-0.
And this will break. Well, he hit, and that will be a double play. Man,
they do turn 2, and it gets him.
That's pretty frustrating right there, man. That is one of those at-bats where I shouldn't have taken a swing as I strike 1 to JT Realmuto to lead off the top of the 7th. This one will be a 1-2. Ross Stripling really doing good coming out of the bullpen for this being his first start. Well, first bullpen game, as McCutchen almost overruns that, but he makes the play. There's Vince Velasquez still in this game. And another hit for Vince Velasquez. 3 for 3 night. Unfreaking believable.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher.
Slider away, just unfreaking believable. Now we'll bring up Gene Segura, trying to get a double play here in a 1-0. Gotta get Velasquez back out on this mound. Double play, ball 1 and 2. Double play, and hopefully I could take some pitches here in this bottom of the 7th. Let's see what we can do. Armin in the bullpen for the Phillies is a bullpen pitcher. First pitch. I didn't see who it was. This ball will Franco will have a play. And very rough day here, man. Rough night.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
First one from Vince Velasquez. The Bellinger will be ball 1. Second pitch of the inning.
1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of sparked.
Hit into center field. This ball carrying A.J. Pollock will have enough room once again. The frickin' ball goes to the warning track. David Robinson warming in the bullpen for the Phillies. First one from Velasquez to McCutchen will be hit to right field, and this one will be caught, of course, from Bryce Harper. And Vince Velasquez, have a damn game, man. Unfreaking believable, and now we'll bring up Cesar Hernandez. Strike 1, Ross Stripling getting a lot of work from this bullpen. I'd appreciate him to really do what he's been doing lately. In the first 2 innings, I want him to get out of this inning quick. 2-1.
We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
3-1. Could I get a check over down the 3rd, please? 3-1. Hit into center, and Chris Taylor will have a play.
Taylor patrolling center.
1 out.
The play, 1 out.
Now batting.
And here comes A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat.
And this one's popped up and an easy play for Justin Turner.
Is there.
We got 6 more outs to work with on offense. So, gotta try and make the best of them. First one to Bryce Harper. Strike one.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Harper would love to make it 4-0 for the Phillies. I could really tell with the way he's swinging.
0-2 count now.
0-2. The knuckle curve. Let's see if we can strike him out here. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch.
Hard hit ball to second.
Gets through Crawford.
For it, but he can't pull it in.
And that will be a base hit
You
for
don't see that too much in
Bryce
today's
Harper.
game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them.
Tried to rob that
Not
kind of
the
a
case
hit.
here. Good two-strike
Now bring up
adjustment,
Pereira.
able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Strike one.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Pereira, not a good history against Stripling. Going back with the knuckle curve. Seager will end this inning. And that will end the night for Ross Stripling. I don't want him to pitch no more.
Bring in Austin Barnes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed
I
out
want
there
Dallas
on the mound.
Keuchel.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looking really sharp.
First pitch from
Hard to know if
Velasquez.
it's had any effect, but getting that
Ball
early
one high.
lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-0. 2-0.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Barnes got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat.
Down
And
low,
now
the
3-0.
plot thickens here, 3-0.
Seager on deck.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking
61
one thing,
pitches for
and that is get on
Velasquez.
base. You got
3-0.
3 balls. It
Strike
has to
one.
be perfect.
Gotta take
Over
the
those
strike with the
17
3-0
inches
count
for
right
you to
now.
pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The energy's still up there for Velasquez. 3-1 count.
Hit
Hit
other
the right
way
field,
out
and
toward
this
right
one will
field.
not drop.
Harper is there to put it away for route number 1.
And now they'll bring up Seager. Good swing from Barnes, just no hit.
First delivery to him on the way.
First one to Seager. Strike one with the curve.
He's behind 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first
1-1.
pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over
1-1 to
70%
Seager.
of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike.
77% of his first pitches have been strikes. 1-1. 2-1.
No
He's having a
on
day
that.
though.
2
Vince
balls and a
Velasquez. It might be a big part of this Phillies. Like, he might have to come out more than once
Almost got
in
it
this
to go
series
around,
to
but
win it.
instead it's
3-1.
0-3.
Maybe.
1 out,
Or
nobody
maybe the
on.
next time we see him, if we do see him again, we'll capitalize and get the job done. 3-1.
Line
Hit into
towards
center field. And another
Pollock
good
is
hit
there, 2 gone.
from Seager and Barnes, but just don't drop. Bring out Max Muncy here.
Muncy will get the
See if
call
he
to
could get a
pinch
rally
hit
going
So
here
see
in
what he
LA.
can do with 2 out,
Hopefully he
first
could hit a
base is
solo
empty.
shot or something. First pitch from Velasquez. Broken bat, first pitch swinging, and that will end the inning.
They'll avoid the fragments out there to make
Vince
it.
Velasquez, have a day, man. He is killing it. We'll bring in Dallas Keuchel for his first
enters
oh,
from the
this
10 to start the 9th inning
is
as
his
he'll try
second
to keep
postseason
that one
appearance.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
did not even get through the first inning.
pitch on its
He
way.
pitched him.
Shot
This
toward
right back up the
center,
middle.
and a knock for
An
him
easy
this time.
play,
He's
well, an
2
easy hit for
4
Reese
the game.
Hoskins.
It's a great job right there to get a lead-off knock.
This
You
game
got
has
the
gone
lead,
by
you have a
fast,
chance
man.
to add on in the later innings.
Really feels that
Getting
way. Strike
on
one on
sets
the corner.
tone.
No balls and 1 strike. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out.
1 and now 1-1.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
The 1-1 count, the slider inside,
Hit
and
hard
this
down
one
the
will
right field
be
line.
foul.
But that's a foul ball.
So that thing better go
Hoping
foul.
to send
1-2.
him packing. Pitch
Strike
on
them
its
out.
way. And a
Good pitch
changeup
right there from
swung
Dallas
on and missed
Keuchel.
for the first
Up
out.
next is
Pretty standard pitch sequence.
Now
right
they'll
there.
bring in
Just how
JT
you would draw it
Realmuto.
up in a perfect world.
First pitch
Jump
from
ahead,
Keuchel.
1-2, and then
Strike
you
1.
Toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it
1
were always
and now
there.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Wow, that was a
1-1
decent
to
breaking
JT
ball right
Realmuto,
there.
the 2-seam
That's just a pitch
fastball.
that's a little
This
easier
will
to
get
lay
through.
off of. when your opposite.
I don't know why right there Brandon Crawford was playing in. That just looks so idiotic.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting
Or
with that
Crawford,
ball.
it looked like Crawford was playing in. That ball got by quick. They're doing a sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there.
Foul ball. Trying to make him bunt at third so JT has a play. 0-2. He is not. He'll probably not try and square around and bunt right now. Oh, he's going for it.
And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's
I will
down.
get one out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And now they're saying intentionally walk him to put up Cesar Hernandez, and I don't feel like I could walk Gene Segura.
First pitch.
Strike one. I know we could have an out at any base, but at the end of the day, I really feel like we can't get that force. We just need to get the out at first. 0-2, or a strikeout, or a pop-up, or something that gets us out of this inning. 0-2, cutter high. Gene Segura will pop it up behind home plate, and Austin Barnes will take us to the bottom of the ninth. So 3 outs, down by 3.
So the batting order turns over now.
Phillies having it. All right, here we go, though. Can we make a comeback? Ball 1. This would be our first loss in the postseason if we lose this game. 1-0. Dribbler to second, and Cesar Hernandez will have the first out.
And there's one away.
Fans booing here in LA, not pretty happy. Yeah, not pretty happy with that. Not really happy with the way we've been playing. As that's strike 1 to Peterson.
Rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
72 pitches through 9 innings so far. 1-1.
Swing apparently, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And count to Peterson. 1-2 with the fastball inside, and Peterson down to his last strike of this game 2 in the NLCS. 2-2.
Balls and 2 strikes now.
We've had our opportunities, man, with the 2 hits from Jock tonight. Just during those opportunities, I mess up or I swing at a dumb pitch. Jock Peterson, the only batter with a hit. 2-2, and now 3-2.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full.
3-2 to Jock Peterson, and if you're Vince Velasquez, you're up by 3, but you don't want to give Jock Peterson anything to hit. 3-2. Oh, I check swing, but thank God that one foul. I did not mean to do that. 3-2. Wow. 3-2 to Peterson. This will get through for a base hit. 3 hits for Peterson, none for the rest of the team. And now Crawford, and then Turner, and Bellinger. Hopefully we can continue this rally if we get a score on the board or 3 or whatever. Here we go. Here comes Crawford. Look at that last pitch I swung at with Crawford JB right inside. 1-0. Not swinging at it this time, hopefully. 1-0 count. 80 pitches for Velasquez. The energy's going down. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a ball
1-1
on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now
throw over, and Peterson will reach safely. Throw over, and Peterson will get back safely.
Tabs on him.
One. This one hits the right field. This will be caught from Harper.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Slider inside from Velasquez. I'm pretty sure that wasn't going to be a ball.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup.
That maybe would have been called either way.
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
JT's coming up.
Look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Will be dribbled to Caesar. Gene Segura, and will be throwing to Jock, and the Phillies won't even use the bullpen.
and
Vince Velasquez shut us out.
In total command from the first
unbelievable.
Through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Unbelievable. Really rough series here in LA. Well, not rough series, but a rough game here in LA. But we'll have to work harder in Philly. We'll have Walker Buehler on the mound. We'll have Walker Buehler on the mound. And hopefully we could do what we do best and win and kill it with Walker Buehler. So guys, like, comment, subscribe. Rough game. But hopefully we'll be able to do it. Well, hopefully we'll win game 3 there in Philadelphia. If not, this might be this might be a hard series. So guys, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we win game 3. See you guys.